Yo, what is going on, all you wonderful people out there? My name's the Dark Ganger, coach of the Ecruteak Gengars, and this is the MPL match week 4. MPL standing for the Major Pokemon League. This week 4 versus Chris of the Turtle Nation, aka Super Bowser. Link to the Turtle Nation Twitter and channel will of course be in the description as always. And currently right now I think the Super Bowser and Anthony are currently sitting at a 2-1, and we're sitting at a 0-3. So hopefully we can bring him down to a 2-2, and we can get a 1-3. That would be amazing. Or actually, we need to, because this match is more so about revenge than actually trying to win in general, and which is why I built this special team for Chris with Margaret the Sableye, the common one that we've always brought with Confused Ray, Will-O-Wisp, Recover, and Foul Play. Then we have a new player to the team, Raiden, the Electivire with EQ, Ice Punch, Earthquake. No wait, EQ and Earthquake. EQ, Ice Punch, Thunderbolt, and Wild Charge. There you go. Then we have Cosmina, the God of War, with Will-O-Wisp, Psyshock, Hyper Voice, Focus Blast, all that good lovey-dovey happy bullshit. Then you have Goodra with the Modest Assault Vest, with the Gooey, Pack in, Fire Blast, Draco, Thunderbolt, and Sludge Bomb, and Jirachi with Moonblast, Psyshock, Sub, Calm Mind, and finally, I think you guys think I dropped him. You guys believe that I skipped him? No, it's Gengar here. Remember me, the Gengar, with Choice Scarf, Packin', Focus no, it's Choice Scarfed. Wow, I'm stumbling on my words. It's Choice Scarf with Destiny Bond, because I'm a dick. Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Focus Blast. Over on Chris's team, I anticipated for the 6 he brought, I was expecting the Dugtrio, the Dragonite, the Gallade, and the Heatran, but the Amoonguss and the Jolteon was a bit I thought I was expecting something else from his team, but it happens. Also, I want to show you guys something. You see this? You see this cursor? It's a Gengar cursor. Shit. But without further ado, let's just jump into the match and see how it goes. Like, you guys don't know, I need to win this match, because it's Chris, and that's the guy who killed my Gengar in the tag lock. It was named after me, and he went for Curse, which literally tore my heart apart. But I lead with Margaret the Sableye. He leads with St. Helens the Heatran. I don't get the name, but then again, Margaret's just a random name as well, so it should be good. But I go for Confuse Ray like I normally do, you know, because we want to confuse people and then make him slap himself in the face, because that is how confusion works. Like, of course, if you see a math equation that you don't understand, you punch yourself in the face. Logic. But, you know, since Heatran mainly goes for, like, moves like Lava Bloom and Flash Cannon, etc., Earth Power, you know, I'm just setting in my special wall, because Goodra is here to slurp up every single hit that this Heatran has to offer, and so he withdraws his Heatran, taking it back into this, Among Us called Trippin', because he's tripping on shrooms, and I go for Thunderbolt, you know, because it's the most damage I would do on the Heatran, without dropping my special attack, and I get the paralysis, you know, even when I don't try, I still get the hacks that I need. So I go for Draco, because I could have gone for Fire Blast, but I was expecting the Heatran to come back in, baiting in that, Fire Blast to get that Flash Fire boost. And so he goes for Spore, puts my Goodra to sleep, and as you can see, like, Goodra doesn't really care. Goodra's just kind of here, just chilling and shit. And I do make some misplaced points, but you know, it's all good. So he goes for Giga Drain, and that literally does 9 HP. Literally does 9 HP. I think he got 5 HP out of that. What is like maybe 0.2% or something? I don't know. So he switches into Batman, and I was really afraid that was the Heatran, because I went for Fire Blast this turn, and I wake up as well, and yet he avoids the attack, which is like, for me, I'm kind of pissed. If it would have been the Heatran, it would have been a different story, but, I send in my Margaret because, you know, he has to Mega Evolve and all that stuff, and it's a great physical attacker, so I'm free to most likely do whatever I want, and just chill it, rock out with what I got. So he Mega Evolves and goes for that young knockoff, trying to knock off my, item, and he connects it, even though I have Bright Powder, and he switches out real quick, because he doesn't want to mess with more confusion. Like I go for on this Heatran, because he was baiting out that Will-O-Wisp. He was baiting that Will-O-Wisp so badly that it's not funny. But I do decide to go for that, and then I go for recover, and this is where I fool myself. This is one of the places where I fool myself. Also, I just need to lift my leg, because I hurt my leg in gym class today. You know, shit happens. And he goes for Lava Flow when I go for Foul Play. I'm like, wait, is he Scarf? Is that Scarf Heatran? Because I know Scarf Heatran is a thing. So, he hits himself in confusion again, which is all nice and dandy. As I go for Young Foul Plays. I go for the Foul Play. Because he outsped me. I'm just like, yeah, okay, so... Are you, like, Scarf Heatran or something? Are you Scarf Heatran? Are you? Maybe? So, he breaks through confusion this turn, and goes for the Lava Plume, and Margaret's really bulky for her stats, which are terrible. And I think this turn I went for Foul Play, and he tries to get... Oh. This thing is to regenerate as we saw, but it doesn't have the greatest like, attack stats, so he sends this in to take the upcoming Foul Play, not as just dropping his away. I was born this way. Trying to get his regenerated back, so he switches back out into Glader, the Dragonite. So he gets confused, he gets confuzzled, and he has the Lumberry, probably expecting my T-Wave. I talked to him and he said he was expecting my T-Wave Paraflinching Togekiss, but no, I didn't bring that. And Dragonite's a bit smart. Dragonites are smart, but they get stopped by Frying Pans. And he breaks through because he's pissed at the Frying Pan, Margaret's head. They're looking sort of like a Frying Pan, I suppose, and he just Dragon Claws that thing because he doesn't want to deal with that. So I send in Cosmo to the Gardevoir, and here's also one of the misplays I did, because the switch here to Heatran is as obvious as the light of day. I know there's rainy days, but you know what I mean. And he switches out, and I Mega Evolve, because that's like the rules. If I have that, I cannot just stay non-Mega Evolved if I want to attack. Besides, if I wanted to, I had to draft a regular Gardevoir. But I didn't, and I go for Will-O-Wisp to try to cripple that Dragonite, but no, he switched out into Heatran, which was obvious, and I still went for it. And he goes in, I go into Goodra, because, you know, special walls and stuff, and he goes for Flasher Cannon, trying to get that super effective damage off, and Goodra's like, hey, huh? Did you do something? And Heatran's just reacting the same way. We're just two walls right here, just standing, firing off hits at each other, and it's not really doing anything to neither of us. And I think here I went for a bit of a risky play right here, and I went for the Draco Meteor, trying to A, predict a switch out, and B, do the most damage as possible to the Heatran if he stayed in. I think personally it was one of the best plays I could do. I mean, it's not a play of the week, that's for sure. And he goes for Night Slash. I don't know what the point of that was, and still, that didn't do anything either. Like, Goodra's just looking at him like, huh? You did? You're doing something over there? I was expecting an EQ at the point, but I think he was expecting a switch into, like, Jirachi or some shit. So, out comes St. Helens again, the, nice and powerful, Heatran. And I just stumbled upon which Pokemon that was again. And I sent in Jirachi because honestly for this match I didn't find any use in Jirachi. And it is sad because this is my special one. I was like, I need my special attack on Goodra back and I can't just risk dropping it. And it was a lot of things going through my head right there. When I decided to go into Jirachi, I had like 5 Pokemon left and I was like, which one do I send in to take a Lava Plume? And nothing wanted really to take a Lava Plume. And so I go for Psyshock because, I mean, I don't really need Jirachi for anything. If you would have gotten a crit, that would have been awesome, but no. So he goes for Lava Plume and takes down my Jirachi, which is a bit sad. I kind of wanted Jirachi to work out, which I'm a bit upset about. But I send in Raiden my Electivire because why would I not? I mean, he has nothing for Earthquakes and shit, and he sees that Air Balloon. He noticed the Air Balloon that I'm not like any choice item or Life Orb. I was debating Choice Scarf at the point. At the same time I was debating Ban, but since I do have T-Bolt, I didn't think that was a good idea. And he sends in Trippin, and that then 25-ish%, and I go for the ice punch. Super effective damage, that's like around 30-ish%. And he takes that fairly well as he goes for Sludge Bomb. I'm like, Raiden, eat it up. Raiden, eat it up. Look at that, Raiden, eat it. Ah! Of course, the air balloons pop, but then again, his Dugtrio is gone. So, the biggest trouble of this match is already taken care of. And with that, I'm really happy about that. And finally, or I get the kill on Trippin. Finally, like, Trippin is dead. And he sends back in Batman. I'm like, please be cocky. Please have like Sword Stand or something. Think that I'm gonna go for it, or go for a switch out. And nope, he goes for Poison Jab. Safest play he could have done. And here I send in my Remember Me. I'm trying to soften him up here because of the tag lock thing. And he would draw us, but he didn't fall into my trap. So he sends Insane Helms. I'm like, no, why couldn't you just fall into my trap? My Destiny Bond trap. I'm a Scarf Destiny Bond. I'm just like, come on, take down. I mean, that is a fairly good play that he decided to pull back, but he was actually really debating going for knockoff. But I send my Gudra because, you know, special wall and special wall. He tries to go for Dark Pulse. Just, you know, the standard Heat Train with Assault Vest. And I go for the Thunderbolts because here it is wall against wall. It's Gudra versus Heat Train right here, and it's just who breaks first. And here he gets the burn after, like, I don't know, like 10 lava blooms. Okay, that's not really realistic, but still, you get what I mean. And 12% is surprisingly a lot on the Gudra, like from 45 to 21, that's like 23 HP. So I cannot live another burn, which is why I'm going for Draco, doing all I can to take him down with. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me, sir. So Heat Train goes down. Heat Train does go down, and I'm lucky about that, but unfortunately Gudra goes down with it. I'm sorry, Gudra, you did amazing this match. You did great. You took down 2 Pokemon. I send in Remember Me again because, you know, I am Choice Scarf, so I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I can go for Shadow Ball, I can go for Sludge Bomb, I can go for Destiny Bomb, try to take it with me. And I was debating it, but it is... I'm like, okay, Gengar, I know your stats are booty, but take it. And he didn't take it. I'm sorry, Gengar. I'm sorry. You need to pull it. I'm gonna make you work one day. And I sent him a Cosmina because that's like all I have left, basically. And he has a Dragonite, a Jolteon, and a Mega Gallade left. And I'm just like, oh shit. And to make it even, to add it all up, he has choice specs based upon that damage. And I'm like, shit. At least I take down the Jolteon, and that gives me somewhat of an advantage. So now it's like a 2-in-1, and he has Mega Gallade. Look at this battlefield right here. Mega Guard on one side, Mega Gallade on the other. Gallade, of course, being faster, taking down his own waifu. That's sick, man. That's wrong. But besides that, you know, I'm kind of out of it because of this. Cause I mean, it was a great game, Chris. Don't get me wrong, but my entire point of this match was to try to win because you were an asshole in the tag lock and stuff, and I'm real upset about that. Like, the MLG strats were not in my favor. Because, I mean, if I would have hit that Fire Blast with Gudra, even though it was -2, it would have probably done a lot, and I would have had a bigger chance. I could have gotten the burn, so that's the thing. But, you know, I just, based upon the fact that I decided to try to be an asshole in this league, I don't think I'm meant to win a match. But, you know, Chris did some great plays. I don't know if there were any out of the extraordinary plays here, like something to make the top 5 plays of the week. I highly doubt it. But, I'm gonna say that, this was a great game, and I'm gonna end it off right here. So if y'all have enjoyed, don't forget to demolish that like button. Check out the Turtle Nation, they're good guys. It's just, Chris is somewhat of a fair asshole because he killed my Gengar in tag lock. But besides that, I think I'm gonna try to get over that now. Apparently, I can't get my revenge even if I try. So thank y'all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, smash that like button, check out their channel. Tell me, like, look at the document, I'll leave that link in the description as well. Tell me, like, help me build some teams for the next upcoming people. My next opponent is Eric of the Sacramento Kingdoms. So Eric, I hope you're ready, because we're coming for you. The Ecruteak Gengars are gonna try to come back on you, man. But, yeah, I'm gonna say bye right here, guys. So until next time, I'll see y'all next time. Bye!